Howdy and aloha, everybody. This is James with Monotalk. My show is about saving the planet and all of its inhabitants. Yes, I know it's a big stretch, but if we have the right people in the right positions up top, leaders, etc., supposed public servants, then we might fix something or help our planet and each other. So at this time, I'm going to go over Tulsi Gabbard. And Tulsi Gabbard basically has just told the world that she's done. But I don't think that's the case. I don't think she's done. As a matter of fact, I think she took the deal. Now, I'm not sure what's happening with her lawsuit against Hillary Clinton, and I wouldn't be surprised if that goes away quickly. I do know for a fact that she wasn't a big advocate of what Joe Biden offered, which was basically zero, nothing, pretty much nothing. However, Tulsi's a lot that Tulsi brought to her platform and to what she has been offering wasn't too far away from Joe, but much closer to Bernie than Joe by far. And speaking of Bernie, this isn't going to be a long show, by the way. Bernie, you fucked up. I don't know what happened or if you tried to contact Tulsi, but you didn't do shit for her. This is a woman that left the Democratic chair. She had the position that Tom Perez had, and she stepped down for you. She could have, or did she do it for you? Wow. Well, she stepped down, period, because she saw what was going on and she didn't want to be a part of it. But the other thing is I truly believe that back in the days of 2016, there were a lot of things happening that really showed her what politics on the Hill is about. I think this stuff has been stewing in her mind for a long time. I think she believes in a lot of things that Bernie wants to bring to the table, which we all need, and we've been the most of the country, at least 70% of us, have been demanding full comprehensive universal health care with no copay. Like so many other countries are doing similarly. They're similar. I mean, basically, a single payer program that easily can be paid for. I mean, you're watching the government right now, or Trump or their administration, just $2.2 million, boom, straight to the banks, straight to whoever. People are got their hands out right now, like Lockheed Martin, that's asking for bailouts. You even have the fucking casinos out there asking for bailouts. And for the life of me, how are this is huge. This has got to be the biggest way that you can pass this virus on to each other is through the exchange of touching. And what do we touch the most? Currency. Currency in the shape of dollars and cents, and also our ATM or credit or debit cards. And if there's fast food restaurants out there that you're going to, they need to just start scanning shit. Okay, because each person that comes and touches that card, that's another person, or hands that money. Money has been the root of many diseases. So I am just fucking surprised as hell at this time that there are fast food restaurants that are still open across the country. That's probably the worst way to go. What should be happening is stores, and this is a side, I'm going on a side venture here, is grocery stores should do what Walmart does, which is, and a lot of them do, is they have a pickup and delivery system. So the pickup system would be you buy your bulk or your amount of foods and stuff that you want or items, etc. And they put it in a nice pallet or package or packet it up real nicely. And then they come out and they drop it off to you, and whoever gives you their and it should be done by a transaction through the internet, so that it's already paid for. So there's no exchange of any touching, but just basically bags, etc., that are handed by people with gloves, and things are moving around in a very sanitized way, almost extremely sanitized way. But it's just ridiculous that fast food companies are still fucking out there. And those are the people that usually don't have insurance. Those are the people that don't have fucking anything to protect them, whether it's getting the test or treatment afterwards or any flu. Most fast food workers that I know are on government programs or don't have any health insurance at all. Stop fucking going to fast food. Do the smart things that are needed to be done. Sorry about that side venture, but it's very important to know. So Tulsi basically, in my professional opinion, took the deal. The DNC, Bernie hasn't been calling. Bernie not once, except for one time when Hillary came out and said she was a Russian asset, kind of indirectly, but still directly, because there's only one person that fit that box that fucking Clinton firstly painted or built. And Bernie said, that's ridiculous. He didn't really say, what the fuck, you dumbass bitch, get the fuck away from here. You've been fucking up us and the party and the country too long. Just go fucking somewhere. Go away. He was very nice about it. And he's always very nice about everything. It's not nice that Joe Biden, this fucking dumb idiot, dementia, mentally cognitive deteriorating brain, is going to run up against a fucking spoiled brat, bully, wannabe, fucking POTUS. The guy's just such a farce. It's ridiculous. It's just watching him. I'm just like, how is this fucking happening? But the people just, people are so malleable. People are so easily tainted or swayed. God, we're so easily controlled. And I get it. It's a big monster. The mainstream media, they're fucking gigantic. Fox and MSNBC and CNN and Al Jazeera and CBS, even Democracy Now! And PBS have both fucking fallen into those categories, as it seems like. But the thing I want you guys to know, and I should have said this right off the beginning, is Tulsi didn't get shit from Bernie. Bernie fucking had more than ample opportunities to come to her aid, which would have been his best course of action. And sadly, either his advisors or Faiz Shakir, his incompetent campaign manager, just complete wreck. Didn't advise him properly, but still, like I've said in my previous show, Bernie, it's your boat. You need to do what your gut's telling you, and obviously, you lost your gut, and it's like what happened last time. He let us down. He didn't. I mean, everybody's trying to tell him. Kyle Kalinski's out there blasting. Jamie Dore's blasting. Fucking Tim Black's blasting. Jamal. What's those two black guys I keep forgetting? The Madness. Something the Madness. God damn it, what the fuck is the name of that show? Do I have people actually watching me right now? What the fuck? Oh, I do. Hey, Max, thank you for coming on again. Anthony, good to see you. Tulsi folded. Okay, see, that's a good, from the outside, it looks that way. And let me get to this. God, I keep getting off course here. I think she took the deal, right? So if PEDO-Joe, I call him PEDO-DEMENTIA-JOE. I know it's a long title, but the guy's got so much shit going wrong with him. If he fucking trips on himself or fucks up badly enough, or for heaven forbid he gets the coronavirus and becomes sick or something, please everybody follow the instructions out there laid out. Take care of yourself. If he fumbles and bumbles, which he's going to, and hopefully soon, they may have said, hey, we'll give it to you. You've stuck it out. I love your tenacity. And this is probably Hillary talking to her personally. You know what, girl? I like your tenacity. I love the fact that you're fucking putting in the time and the effort and you're going after me. You don't back down. I like that. You know what? But if you want to be in the mafia, you got to play by the mafia rules. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what happened. Bernie could have easily said, Tulsi, look, it sucks what you're going through. Come aboard. Let's fucking get this handled. Let's get this done. Let's beat this motherfucker. Right? We're so close on our issues. Things we support, we don't support. They're like neck and neck in so many ways. In so many ways. And Joe's not even close to where Tulsi is as far as the issues are concerned. Not even fucking close. But if they said, maybe it's verbally, maybe it's in writing, who knows what the case may be, and this is maybe just a hope by me, but I think they said, hey, if you can fucking just get out of here, let's do a settlement, we'll take care of you, and we'll give you the, blah, 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 blah. So I think she took the deal. Because for her case of suing Hillary for defamation of character, which is very obvious, and she should win that. She should have stayed in the race. She should have to continue to prove that because of the defamation is the reason why she lost, and the reason why she's not doing it in what she's trying to do and pursue. Right? God, my connection is terrible. Let me fix it. I think I need to get out my phone. Right here. Okay, I'm gonna get out a few of these apps, these pages. All right, so let's just. I should have started off with this, but it's real simple, and I'll show you. God, I want to do this over. I wanted fucking so many tangents. All right. All right.
Although I may not agree with the vice president on every issue, I know that he has a good heart, and he's motivated by his love for our country and the American people. I'm confident that he will lead our country guided by the spirit of aloha, respect, and compassion, and thus help heal the divisiveness that has been tearing our country apart. So today, I'm suspending my presidential campaign and offering my full support to Vice President Joe Biden in his quest to bring our country together.
Okay. Right there. It's almost like it's like an apologetic look. Is that just me? But it's like, I'm sorry, but I had Bernie fucked up. Right? It's like, I'm sorry, but Bernie didn't contact me. He didn't mention me in the last debate. You knew Joe wasn't going to fucking mention her. You knew that. But Bernie didn't. Right? Bernie didn't help her she had zilch as far as the ability to beat anybody. Right? And it was known from the beginning as the DNC, the Hillary Clinton Mafia, threw her under the table from the fucking very beginning. Right? So she had been ousted or tanked, and basically, even if the voting machines could not be rigged remotely, which many people are saying they can, many, she wasn't going to really have much of a chance against all that money. I mean, for Bloomberg to come in out of nowhere out of fucking nowhere and just buy his way into one of the debates while this chick has been busting her ass for fucking ever, right? Liz took it personally, obviously, which everybody else understood what was going on. And Liz Warren, you're still a piece of shit. Unless you're going to back Bernie. Now, if you back Bernie, right? Whoa, that would be fucking huge. But I don't see that happening. What a lot of people are saying also right now, and just to let you know, I think she took the deal. I think she had really no choice because she's a Democrat. And the other thing is if Biden takes a shit, which he will, she'll get the nod. Or she'll be first on the list, or whatever the case may be. I am hoping that's the case. But she'll have to abide by certain rules, like she's doing right now. And that kind of brings a lot of stuff into play that you look back at all this and you go, wow, these people are really fighting for us. They're really doing everything. And then when it comes down to crunch time, just like everything else, they shit on you. Literally shit on you. It's just par for the course. And it's so old, we should be used to it now. How many lashings do you want? Don't you usually give me 20? Yeah, 20. I got it. Just like before, 20. Right? It's the fucking same thing. Just a different time. And it's really sad. It's really, really super sad. Bernie, you had your chances, bro. You fucking had every chance you could. Every fucking chance you could to reel this woman in to support you, to be a part of your team. And you fucking dropped the ball. Right? I'm not even blaming Faiz Shakir anymore. I'm not. Because that guy was just a fucking stupid move from the beginning. The show notes, by the way, below my video, where they're usually are after the show is done, or I think you can see it during, I'm not sure. You'll find information and links to a lot of things that I may be talking about. I might leave something out. I might put it in later, or I'll forget about it, which happens. I'm not perfect. And I don't have a crew of people, so it's a one-man show here, right? It's a one-man show. But yeah, I think she took the deal. I don't think she intentionally was going to do that. I think she really wanted to fight against the Clinton Mafia and the DNC and the whole fucking warmongering bullshit. But for her to pick Joe Biden was a slap in the face of Bernie, saying, Bernie, you fucking forgot about me, you asshole. This is a devastating blow for Bernie Sanders. Devastating. If Bernie Sanders still wants to run this, then his only chance is to challenge all the cheating, colluding, lying, voter suppression, everything you can name that's happened to Bernie, and still go for Bernie. Now, as far as people thinking about write-in states, I think there's only like 33 where you can actually write in his name. So they've taken that off of the board in the general election as well. All right. Look, the biggest thing is we have some serious things happening with the coronavirus. We have some other things happening that started this coronavirus that I'm going to be talking about tonight. I don't know if I forgot to say a few things about Tulsi, but hey, man, she fucking got people moving. But sadly, at the very end, it does feel like a betrayal, for sure. It does feel like they whipped her in the shape. It does feel like she lost, not just her campaign, but I think her ethics, her morals, her stance, her character just got pummeled. Going for Biden, a man that no fucking way is going to beat. Wait, I forgot to mention this. Unless Joe picks her as VP. What? Sorry, I forgot to mention that. That's another option. Elizabeth Warren, nobody fucking likes because she stalls and she's not solid or real. But if you've ever known or if you've ever seen some of Tulsi Gabbard's town hall meetings and little restaurant meetings and 15, 20 people, and they got up to about 50, 60, and it got bigger and bigger over time, right? A lot of Republicans were showing up. A lot of Republicans were showing up. A lot of libertarians were showing up. They love the fact Medicare for all, but you can keep your guns. We're just going to throw a few laws out there. No loopholes, background checks, little things. I don't give a fuck about your AR-14s, right? Your AK-40, whatever the fuck you want to have. Park a tank in your garage for all I fucking care. I'm the same way. Because once you have full, comprehensive, universal health care with no copay, and you've de-escalated wars and started treaties and better trade agreements just that benefit the working class, and you build infrastructure, you start to provide better wages for people, and you create a UBI program, et cetera, and you start doing the right things, who's going to fucking want to pick up a gun and shoot somebody? A CEO, right? And all these CEOs that have been leaving in the past year, more recently, in the past month or two, or 3, or 4, that have all gone away and are all very in their shelters, well protected, which is the show I'm doing tonight, by the way, in regards to some information that I'm getting. Why are all the CEOs leaving? What is happening with what's going on? And I'll that'll be on around 9ish tonight, Eastern Standard Time. But there you have it. Bernie fucked up big time. And who the fuck talks to this guy? Because then that says, well, Nina Turner, if you're such a great potential vice president, then why aren't you getting this? Why aren't you listening to people? And how you have direct access, like a lot of these people. Cornel West has direct access. He's not fucking watching Jimmy Dore. He's not watching Kyle Kalinske, right? He's not watching fucking Jamal Thomas and Political Misfits. He's not watching We Are Change. He's not watching fucking Hardlens Media, right? He's not watching Zoom Politicon. He's not watching Stevie with Red Economics. I mean, all these guys that are out there doing so much, Mike Figueroa with Humanist Report. There's so much information out. These are just a few mocks news. That guy's awesome. There's so many people that are doing a great job, especially Convo Cats. These guys are just fantastic. Fantastic. But I just want to say, it's all a group of people that are all thinking in the same way. We get it. There's a big, powerful group of people. Wait, there's a little group of people with a lot of fucking power. Money, influence, leverage. Money, influence, leverage. I'm not talking like a couple dollars. We're talking trillions altogether. And they're pulling strings that are pretty crazy. And they've been making some big money off the deaths and backs of blood, sweat, and tears of the 99%, or I call the slaves of the world. The corporate party, which is the two parties, both Democrats and Republicans, are the corporate party. Now, I think that's what's been offered. I think VP, if Tulsi was VP for Biden, you're fucking damn sure people are going to vote for Biden. Because then what you're hoping, and I know it, because you're definitely hoping that Biden, after he's inaugurated, will be clinically tested for full-blown dementia or Alzheimer's disease, sadly, or something like that, which is obviously happening to this fuck, right? Who really never gave a fuck about any of you in the first place. And he's proven that throughout his career, right? So let's just hope that's the case, because I don't think they like Elizabeth Warren. I don't think anybody likes Elizabeth Warren. I really don't. So the other thing that does for Tulsi is it gets her on the stage. She just gained some publicity, by the way, just for doing that. Now, I don't know if we're going to make it in 4 years. I don't know if I'll be here in 4 years. Quite honestly, if I were to get that virus right now, I probably wouldn't make it. I'm being honest with you guys. I'm older. My health isn't fantastic. There's a lot of variables and factors going right against me. But I want people to know that if they're watching this, keep fighting. Keep trying to get money out of fucking politics all over the world. Get the 99% to do what they need to do to make sure that we're not ruled by the ruling class that we've been ruled upon forever. And what's really interesting, and this comes into my mind all the time. So there was a guy working out of his garage. There was a guy working out of his garage. There was a girl and a guy. There was people working out of the garage, or whatever the fucking story is. And next thing you knew, they became bazillionaires. I mean, who does that happen to? Just smart people? Right? No. But when those people become so powerful and so strong and so influential, and they do nothing for the people that they left behind and they were just sitting next to, that shows who they really are. It shows who they really, really are. Anyway, we're going to do a lot of stuff tonight about Gates, about what the fuck is the name of that? Reverberian. We're going to talk about ID 2020. We're going to talk about just a lot of interesting things that I think are going to open some eyes to quite possibly the reason for this pandemic or epidemic or fucking flu shit's going all over the place. Listen, thank you guys very much. Hopefully you get a little information out of this. If somebody really needs to talk to Tulsi. She may not be open for interviews, but the girl needs to smoke a blunt, man. Really serious woman. Go drink a fucking Mai Tai, smoke a blunt, take some time off, right? Whatever you're doing, however you're doing it. You had a great run. It's pretty impressive, but it would be awesome if you were VP for Joe Biden. Oh my God. Then I would vote. Not praying that Joe would get sick, but just keep doing what you're doing, Joe. Just keep doing what you're doing. It'll all fall into place if that's the case. So that would be weird, right? She fits the mold. Service member, person of color. She's a minority, by the way. Woman. He said he was going to pick a girl, right? And that's the girl. If he picks Liz Warren, he's done. Stick a fucking fork in Joe Biden. If he picks anybody but Tulsi Gabbard, he's just done. Right? All right. Take care. Aloha. See you guys tonight. Show tonight in regards to some serious stuff that I need you guys to watch. I just need to know more information. That's all I need to. I just want to bring more information to you guys. And I'm giving you this right here is just basically my opinions on what's going on. But Tulsi took the deal. Maybe she's going to get a VP nod. Bottom line is, I hope that's the case. But and if she's going to drop the case against Hillary, maybe that'll tell right there, of course. Anyway, good run there, Tulsi. Good run. Good run. All right. Aloha.